Welcome to the 2012 Opportunity Nation Summit. My name is Mark Edwards, the Executive Director of Opportunity Nation. Thank you for coming and helping us activate our shared plan to build strong pathways to school and career so that all young adults in this country have a chance to get in the economic game. But let's face it, we're also here because the American dream needs a jump start. You know this because you experience it every day. Economic mobility, that core idea of America, that idea that's part of our exceptionalism that says no matter who you are, if you work hard, you should be able to do well, is slowing. There's increasing stickiness at both ends of the economic spectrum, right? Where you start in life increasingly determines where you end up. Or as a young woman in Las Cruces, New Mexico told me last year, it feels like the numbers in my zip code are determining my future more than the numbers in my GPA. This makes me incredibly angry because at the same time, the education gap in this country is growing. Young adults don't have the skills to match today's jobs. Youth unemployment is at an all-time high. And in the recent job reports for August, you probably saw those, buried in those numbers was the fact that there were 453,000 fewer young adults employed in August than there were in July. Those are seasonally adjusted numbers. And in low-income communities, only 1 out of 10 high school freshmen achieves post-secondary training and success by the age of 24. 1 out of 10. Think about the talent we are leaving on the sidelines. So an education gap has become a skills gap, which has become an opportunity gap. Everyone here is focused on closing the opportunity gap. We may do so from different perspectives, from different points of view. We may sort of tackle the lifeline at different points, but the fact is that we are all focused on the opportunity gap. In this room, there are 250 organizations that work with or touch 100 million Americans. Think about how much we could get done if we could align our vision. There are decades and decades of hard work and success in this room, real solutions, and we honor that. And at the same time, we are standing on the shoulders of giants before us. Think about the times we've come together as a country to make transformative leaps in opportunity. A generation expanded the vote for women in this country. A generation passed the GI Bill. A generation created the civil rights movement. We must be the generation to close the opportunity gap. And in your hands right now, you have a plan to do that. A plan to do that for young adults in this country. This is your plan. These are your ideas. It came from conversations with young adults all around the country about the barriers they're facing in communities. Many, many meetings with our coalition who've helped us figure out what's actually working on the ground. Lots of meetings on the Hill with Democrats and Republicans, and a continued dialogue with this really unusual policy group that's worked with us, with people from the Heritage Foundation, Center for American Progress, and Brookings. 3 groups that don't spend a whole lot of time together. But I think with this opportunity frame, they're willing to come together around some shared ideas that will actually make a difference. And today, we're going to activate this plan. So a quick preview on today. First, we're going to hear from some incredible scholars about the state of the American dream and opportunity, and what that looks like. We're then going to do a deep dive into what's going on with young adults, why we all need to care about this, and why it's important for the future of our country. But the bulk of today is about solutions and activating our plan, figuring out how we can make this plan real in local communities. There's plenty of work our legislators can do, but there's lots of work that we can do. And we're not going to leave here without commitments from everybody. Everyone in this room has a role to play in making this plan real. We really believe that this is the moment to come together around some shared ideas so we can make sure that this next generation of extraordinary leaders has a chance to achieve their American dream. We can do this. Let's get to work. Thank you for being here.